God, I'm being visited by the Halloween grandma. What? What? Okay,
need to get into some sort of like goofy. We haven't been like goofy in a really long time.
Yeah.
Like a super long time. It's a bummer. We gotta get that energy back up.
Yeah.
The excitement level.
Hey everybody, welcome to Portal B!
Seymour did not like that. Yeah, this should be our birthday month, but
yeah. We were gonna do the John Paragon directed Ring of the Musketeers.
well, we are gonna also just kind of talk about John Paragon, but
Yeah.
it wasn't very motivating at the moment.
Yeah, we weren't too enthused. We're still gonna do that episode at some point, but it's just not for this one.
We're more excited about Halloween, I think, so
Yeah.
we want to like, this is our soft Halloween open. We decided to do a really stupid garbage movie, which we have watched some of these people's films now.
Yeah. We're talking about the Wright family.
Yes, the Wright family. So wrong.
Oh. If loving these movies is wrong, I
don't want to be right.
That doesn't make sense.
You're not right.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be a right.
You're not all right, man. Welcome to our show. We're gonna talk about this terrible Halloween movie,
Halloween Hero,
which is basically not a Halloween movie at all, but
it's
so absurd that it's a good.
It's not a movie at all, really.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you a costume this year. It's been hard with the price of my medications and my Social Security. Dinner was great, honey.
I mean, I'd like to talk about the family a little bit, but I don't.
There's not a whole lot on the internet about them that they haven't, like...
They have a website.
Yeah.
We'll put website.
They have, like, a Facebook page, really.
They do have a website.
Do
but,
they?
like, yeah, you can, like, buy their stuff, I think. And, of course, everything's on Tubi because Tubi is the waste garbage dump heap mound of all movies.
Quite a few of their movies are on YouTube as well.
Yes. So, there's plenty of ways to watch these glorious masterpieces. So basically it's just this strange, small, conservative Christian family making a bunch of movies together, which is in its own right sort of charming, but...
It is. I mean, it feels like, on paper anyway, it feels like we're punching down, you know? Just kind of taking low blow shots at this charming little family who's just like making these movies.
Okay.
But
they're bad movies, like really, really, really bad movies.
Bad.
There's strange decisions in them. So many strange decisions.
Kill me? Huh? You want to kill me? Take the gun. Take it. Right here.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna shoot you.
Pull it.
I'm gonna leave.
There's gun in the
Get out of here. Okay.
Get the hell out of here.
They're putting them out there, so I'm sorry. People are going to talk about it.
It's true.
And I feel like I know these people because I feel like we were those people when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Christianity's a cult. Sorry. I can't help it. That's just how I feel about it. So, we know that their children are homeschooled. There's a lot of very conservative ideas and everything. So
Yeah, I mean,
you kind of you form your own conclusions. You just do.
Yeah, I mean, definitely my biases were creeping up because he's wearing shirts that say like I stand for the flag and kneel for the cross and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So some context clues for sure.
Right. So there's some stuff. In this particular film, and I don't know if they're all like this, but like their 11-year-old has a writing credit. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that there's some sort of homeschooling credit that this is going towards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting.
Well,
But it's also very entertaining because
Oh.
they're super short. What
They
is
are.
this one like?
This is 52 minutes or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
it's super short, and it's just bizarre.
Yeah. It's the choices that they make are just mind-boggling because I know that they're like trying to do a lot with a little. They're trying to work with what they've got. But when you have like somebody in a grandma mask and then the guy is obviously doing a grandma voice.
What else to do? But I guess we're gonna have to accept his offer. They don't want us on the street.
Yeah, the
ADR.
he means the dad.
The dad.
The father.
The apparently enchanted bratwurst. David Owen Wright.
What? Enchanted bratwurst.
Doesn't that guy look like a bratwurst to you?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Sentient
Really.
tub of mayonnaise.
What? He's really hairy bratwurst.
Mm.
He's more of like if a walrus turned into a human but stopped midway, like morphine.
Yeah, he's like the little mermaid, except he's a humongous walrus.
Yes, and like
But he still has the brain of a walrus.
if walruses love the police and God,
Yeah.
then maybe
Walruses love to simp for the cops.
and walruses love red wine and peach schnapps.
Snuff.
Walruses love peach schnapps. Next time you see a walrus offer it some peach schnapps,
Definitely.
it's gonna give you high fives.
You definitely won't get kicked out of the aquarium.
You have to travel to where they live
Yeah.
and then give them
And
schnapps.
then give the peach snuff.
Maybe that's why they all roll down hills, because they live onto piles of each other, just full of peach schnapps all day long.
That must be it. I think you've uncovered a well-kept secret in the marine biology
You're
world.
welcome, scientists.
Hi, Seymour.
So Seymour agrees.
Yeah.
Walruses love peach schnapps.
Don't you walk into anything.
He's gonna knock everything over. So I used to think that Walrus Man was in charge
Mhm.
until we read more. Like his wife is the writer for everything
And the director.
and the director. So like now I kind of think that it's reversed
Yeah.
and she's kind of like demanding that the family do all of this weird shit with her because she's super into movies, but she's torn. She can't go to Hollywood because, it's not a godly place.
The gays.
Yeah, all them gays and the Jewish is.
The Hollywood gay Jews.
Yeah, so now they make their own films. I really wonder how they get the money to do anything. I mean, obviously they're like budget of very, very,
Yeah.
very tiny amount, but
It's weird because I keep wondering what they're hoping to achieve because they have like a David Dakota level
yeah.
of output. Like they make so many fucking movies.
But their movies at least are shorter.
That's true.
And they have less man crotch.
But
Although her husband's hairy back is featured in this.
Yeah. But they don't seem to get better as they go along.
No, they don't
Like-
get better at all.
They upgrade equipment because this movie feels like it was shot on an iPhone or something. Their first one, the badge, the Bible, Bigfoot, was
Oh man.
definitely shot on an iPhone. That movie's unwatchable.
Yeah, it's unwatchable. It's not worth it. It's like the Polonia movie about Bigfoot, which I think we turned off. We're just, I'm okay. This is fine. Suburban Sasquatch is like a master class of Bigfoot movies compared to those other two.
Right. Yeah. And that's saying
That's not what you want. That's not really.
That's not what you want.
I mean, Suburban Sasquatch.
Yeah.
We should probably talk about one of these days, I'm
the,
sure.
The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Classics. Well done. If you're going to make a Sasquatch movie, make it those ways. Especially Suburban Sasquatch. But, I don't know. These are written also like romance novels a little bit. And this woman seems to think very highly of herself because she's making her... Although her husband did have a writing credit, but I wonder how...
This movie is essentially about how much of a shambles his life would be
if she died.
if she died.
Yeah.
Like, here, honey, act out how close to suicide you'll come if
Yes.
you didn't have me in your life.
And then recall at every moment you possibly can how glorious I am and how wonderful I am and how I'm basically a saint
Yeah.
and how you're just a wreck of a human
Yeah.
now because I'm gone.
And he's got that voice when he's doing his voiceovers for
Oh,
that.
man.
So he's like, I hear the melody of your heartbeat.
I wish it was that kind of southern, but
Yeah.
or redneck. I mean, it's pretty rednecky.
To the melody of her heartbeat. But as a flower, my love.
Like, these people obviously and clearly live in a rural setting.
Yeah.
And they definitely portray that quite a bit in their films. This one especially, like, he has to protect his house several times in this movie. And, like, coming from a person who lived in a rural place as a child, it's like, no one's breaking into your shitty house.
Right.
Or wants your dumb country junk.
Yeah.
Like,
your dumb country junk.
nobody wants it.
David Owen writes dumb country junk.
His jug band.
Oh, a Photoshop assignment.
Okay. Assignment. You got it, buddy.
Yeah. Seymour, lay down or something.
He wants to be in the show. He's gonna lay in your notebook.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Thanks for that.
Aw. Seymour. Look at you. He's the best dog. Like the best boy, but the dog. He does so much.
So we open with he's Michael, the guy he's lost his wife. They set that up instantly.
Yeah, he's a retired cop.
Yeah, and he is contemplating suicide.
Yeah.
To the extent that he plans to kill himself on Halloween. We are clued into this because he writes on his calendar on the 31st, he writes the word death with 2 exclamation marks.
One exclamation mark is left behind.
Left behind.
Because he spelled death wrong and had to
Busted.
scribble out on this calendar that they had, which you couldn't just go get another calendar, I guess,
I mean, you can't spend $10 on your movie?
or less. You can get a calendar for far, far less, especially if you're already into the year. But, like,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Like, I guess they were in the groove and they just had to keep going.
Right.
I wish I could have been there when he misspelled it. Like, God damn it!
Let me see here. Just a D.
A.
Oh. Some bit.
Actually, the whole thing was written out.
Yeah.
So we didn't notice until who knows when, but...
Yeah. They did like a take and they're like, David!
Oh, man. Walruses can't spell good. Especially when they drink a lot of schnapps.
Nor can enchanted bratwurst.
Oh, we're gonna go with it. Both things, I guess. I guess he's bratwursty in the sense that his skin looks like bratwurst.
Yeah.
Like an uncooked bratwurst. I guess.
Sure.
But he's really bristly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to eat that.
Thanks for picking my joke apart so much.
Well, he's just so hairy. I couldn't imagine such a hairy bratwurst. Sorry. Sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to whatever. Who cares? Okay.
Yeah. He is in his house with a gun in his hand. He is about to kill himself when he hears a rustling in his shed.
I was gonna say a rustling. He heard a rustling.
Yeah. So, rather than continuing with his plan for suicide in which earthly things no longer matter, he has to run and protect his property.
He was looking for a way out. It was
Yeah.
almost like a cry for help. Yeah, and then, so bad happens now.
Yeah. We're like 4 minutes tops into this movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're racist. Okay.
It's just his wife. No, it's not. It's some guy.
In
We
the
saw
credits, it's like somebody with the last name of Hayes.
Yeah.
Which is his wife's maiden name because she's a hyphenate. She's like Ashley Hayes Wright.
So this is someone from her family. Maybe it's like a teenage boy.
Yeah.
Because whoever it was
tiny.
Very small,
Yeah.
and they gave him oversized black gloves to wear, which I hope they weren't trying to pass it off as like, it's his
Hands.
true skin.
Because of the mask that he's wearing.
We found the mask. You can buy it. We'll put a link and a picture. It's very, very, very cheap. I think it's like $16.
And oh, so offensive.
It's terrible.
What do you want? You want to shoot me? If you want to shoot me, just shoot me.
It's beyond bad.
Yeah. I don't know if this is intentional racism.
Making him
like
black, yeah.
Maybe it's just internalized. I don't want to label like all conservative Christians as just outright racist, but like maybe
I mean, I will, but whatever. Well, the other part of it is the David fella is doing the voice of this guy too.
he is. Yeah, and it
sucks.
not great.
It sucks.
It is equally as racist and offensive as this mask.
But also fucking hilarious.
Man, forget you. Who do you think you are? I have the gun. Forget you, man. Yeah.
Wherever you want, just take it and get
I got
out.
the gun.
You want to kill me?
You're gonna do what I say, partner.
Shoot me then.
I keep it real.
We have to also say it's like you have to see this movie to believe it because it's just like,
Yeah.
huh? You put this out in the world, like
right.
like
Because this
you decided to share this to other human beings and like you put it on Tubi.
Yeah. This isn't the only time a character is going to be somebody in a mask with David Owen Wright doing the voice
Yes,
after the fact.
And I'm pretty fucking grateful because it is so horrible.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you a costume this year. It's been hard.
It is the best thing that's ever been committed to.
It is
Well, it's not film, but
pure garbage.
it's
So what we were talking about this earlier was like, God, this guy is so aggressive when he writes. Like, you can really tell he's into this macho shit. And then we saw like she's mainly writing them. We're like, oh my God, that's like so much weirder.
Yeah. But they also make movies like Hee Haw Christmas or whatever.
I gotta see that one. We haven't seen it. There,
The
wait.
Donkey That Saved Christmas or some shit.
Yeah, where he's like reading to some ponies out
that
loud.
was just a video that he posted on his Facebook. That wasn't part of a movie. He is spending his time at this like donkey horse rescue, and he just made a video of himself reading a children's story to the rescue animals. It's kind of sweet.
That is sweet, but what the fuck?
It's weird.
I mean, I don't know if I would like film that and show people.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of really weird and embarrassing. Also.
I mean.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not reading some children's book to a bunch of donkeys.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, then there's that other movie that I found today, like A Christmas Doodle, which is about some labradoodle.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, they make a lot of bizarre...
Right.
If you're like looking at horror movie ones, like we gotta see whatever that is about.
Oh yeah, there's Christmas Zombie.
Like what?
Yeah, and
How's that Christian?
the Hillock Haunting. I don't know. Like I said, they are David Dakota level of productivity. They're just constantly churning out movies.
I mean, it sounds a little bit fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just start doing that. I don't have the energy for that. Never mind. I could never do it.
I don't either.
That's a lot of work. Even if it's shitty, here's where we give people credit. Even if it's a shitty low-budget movie, there's still some level of planning. It still takes some amount of time.
Yeah.
You're still thinking about it. All
And,
that.
yeah, and to their credit, it's not the worst writing I've encountered in a bad movie. I mean, we've watched some movies that
Yeah.
you can't follow at all. It's
Yeah, you
just
can't decipher.
incomprehensible gibberish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we watched a lot of those.
It's like reading a Bob Dylan song out loud.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is still pretty horrible, but like, all right, let's go back to the movie.
Okay. So he chases off this burglar.
Well, he chases him off by like confronting him so aggressively and telling him to shoot him in the head.
Yeah, he's like, I fucking dare you, shoot me there, give
Well,
me that gun.
He definitely did not swear, but yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, take the gun. Take it. Right here.
Hey, man, I'm gonna leave. I'm
What?
gonna shoot you.
What?
I'm gonna leave.
There's gun in the
Get out of here. Okay.
Get the
okay.
hell out of here.
But the guy's just like, I don't like this. I want to go.
Yeah, I wrote down something that he said. Oh, I keep it real.
Oh, yeah.
Something that the burglar says.
Yeah.
to him. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. I'll keep it real.
There's a lot of really weird stuff in that scene. Like, this is how they speak, right? Partner.
No, partner.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Just real bad. Like, this is...
Yeah.
Ugh.
And so does the little girl, she's out trick-or-treating later by herself, no costume.
Right, because she's too poor.
Yeah, she comes up to his door, and he's asking her all these questions so that we can get this exposition for her. He's like, where's your costume? He's like, I don't have one, I'm poor.
Where's your costume?
We couldn't afford it. We're too poor.
He's like, oh, who are your parents? And she's like, they're dead.
Yeah.
Where's your bag?
Couldn't afford that either.
Who's your parents?
They're dead.
Where's your coat? I don't have one. I'm too poor to have a coat. Just shit like that. And it's just like, what?
Yeah, she's very, like, it's not an exaggeration. She's like, I'm poor.
Yes. I'm like the poorest person you'll ever encounter.
Yeah.
Ever.
So he gives her his wife's jacket
Yes.
and a little bit of money.
Yes.
And he's like, I do have some candy after all. Here you go. And he sends her on her way.
Oh, we had candy? I didn't know.
He gave her 2 candy bars. I really wish had been cheeseburgers, but it was candy bars.
Here's some. Throw the whole cheeseburger in the bag, unwrapped.
Here, little girl, have pot roast.
Just a piece of dish out into the bag.
Steaming hot, crock pot.
I would just burn a hole in her garbage bag. She was. I'd be like beef flavored licorice.
You like milk dozen gravy, right?
I couldn't think of a worse thing. Oh my god. Milk dozen gravy.
So he...
Beef flavored licorice. That's pretty much just beef jerky anyway.
That's true. Now, licorice flavored beef, on the other hand, that's a different thing.
Ew, I don't like that at all.
Me either.
I don't care for that. I will not have that beef of yours.
I reject this beef, sir.
Rejected.
Beef rejection.
That's hot.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay.
She gets accosted by this same burglar?
No, some different
Some
guy.
other guy.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, right, because he's got the scraggly white hair.
Yeah, but it's blonde, and I was like a little bit sort of not paying attention because I was too busy buying some Halloween decorations. It's another mask,
Yeah.
and
It's another old mask.
it has like a long blonde wig, and it's another small person. The hood's up, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just starts like beating this person up.
Yeah.
And like, if you don't really know what's going on, it just looks like he's kicking the shit out of some lady.
I know, because it's like the long...
Yeah,
hair,
and the
but
person's so little.
You
like,
know it's his wife or one of his children in this costume. So he's like, hold on, we're going to beat the hell out of you real quick for the movie.
yeah, for the movie. We all gotta sacrifice. For our family film empire. God damn.
Yeah.
So he saves the day again.
Yeah.
Because all these burglars just want to burgle everyone around his house, I guess. Like,
That's a bad neighborhood, I guess, yeah.
they don't live by anyone.
Right.
There's no one there.
It's like that neighborhood in Beau is Afraid.
Oh God.
So now we're finally working our way to...
The next scene is Grandma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
The girl goes home. She lives with her grandma. And we finally get to meet Grandma. And it is absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to get you a costume this year. It's been hard with the price of my medications.
Grandma is great. Grandma's always wearing a blanket.
Yeah.
Grandma is that man.
In a cheap old lady mask.
Well, not physically, but the voice.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't the wife just do the voice? Why is it just the man?
She could have put, like, some basic, like, wrinkle lines or something like that. They kept her out of focus anyway.
A lot, because they knew how dumb it was. They
How
kept,
bad the mask was.
every
yeah.
time someone was in a mask, they'd try to keep them out of focus and pull these really tight shots
Right.
on, like,
It's
the other
an actual
person.
mask where the lips don't move.
Mm-hmm. All of them are.
The face is static, and it's just some person, one of, like his wife or one of his children, like doing knitting or whatever, and then...
I don't even think they're doing anything. They're just sitting there in a chair with a blanket wrapped around them.
And then him, after the fact, doing ADR, like, how was your night trick-or-treating?
That's so fucking cringy.
Dinner on the stove.
It's really good. It's so fucking cringy.
It's so weird. Why would you do that?
And all of the conversations, because there's a few conversations, this is just like your introduction to Grandma.
Yeah.
But they're all like that, and all of them talk about how desperately fucking violently poor these people are.
She's like, the doctor said I got 6 months to live.
I'm sorry there's not much for lunch, honey. I didn't have much for food, and I'm still short on the rent money. The doctor says I only have 6 months to a year.
Yeah, she's like,
have to go to the homeless shelter.
Yeah.
I don't have the rent money.
I'm so sorry, I don't have any food to give you right now.
They have like a roll and an apple.
Yeah. It's just like this pitiful shit that's just like, I mean, it's pandering or whatever to, like, I guess get you emotionally invested, which you never are.
Well,
it's just sort of like, this is
so ridiculous.
This is, first of all, the mask.
Yeah.
Pulls you right out of any sort of, like, compassion you're going to have for these people, because it's just like,
and the fact that she, like, mumbles like she's Popeye.
Because it's a giant man doing her voice.
And, like, she's always in the background, like, you're a wonderful man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so freaking weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they just set it up like grandma's losing the house and they have nowhere to go and they're poor as fuck. And so little girl goes back to Giant Man's house.
Yeah.
And, well, first of all, Giant Man has like some renewed hope.
He's found a reason to live temporarily.
So they have a real groovy shaving montage. Whatever. Just gotta show him without his shirt on and
yeah.
shaving his head because he's getting all cleaned up to go visit his wife's grave and tell her how amazing she was and
Yeah.
how he's like has a new kid even though he only met her once, I think, at that point or something.
You know, I'm a father now. I adopted this girl.
Yeah.
I'm a father now. I've decided to adopt Rachel. I just wish you were here to help raise her into the woman that you were.
Just like, wow, this is moving awfully fast.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. That might be mixed up. Like, she might have come first and said like, "Oh, we're totally fucked. We're gonna be homeless." And he's
She
just
did.
like,
He's like, I got a guest house. You guys stay in the back.
yeah. And I will give them some credit because Grandma, when the little girl was like, "We don't have to go to the homeless shelter anymore," Grandma was like, "I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?"
What do you know about this man? What's his name?
His name's Michael. Even though we don't know him very well, God has given us a place to stay, Grandma.
And the little girl's like, "God sent him to us. It's a miracle. He's our miracle man." I don't know, like.
Yeah.
So Grandma.
Prayer works.
Yeah, so Grandma was just like, "Oh, okay, I guess prayer works and God is good or whatever, so we'll just go live in this weird stranger's house that has taken a real shine to my granddaughter."
Yeah.
Super weird, dude.
That's basically the movie. Grandma dies. He adopts her. Gets her a whole bunch of Barbie shit, even though she's like 13.
Knockoff Barbie shit.
Yeah.
And she feels like a princess.
She does say those literal words, yeah.
Wait, doesn't someone else try to attack? Oh, at the end.
That's the very end.
But they don't show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody tries to sell the little girl drugs in their driveway.
And she's like, "Somebody tried to sell me drugs." And it's like the end credits are rolling and you just hear his voice like, "God forgave me, so I'm gonna forgive you."
It's so weird.
But if you ever come here again, I'm gonna find it hard to forgive her a second time.
I told him I'd be right back. I just came to you. I didn't know what to do.
Wait here. I'll be back. Get out of the car. Now, because God has had mercy on me.
Good job, Wilford Brimley. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie's so short and really weird. Like, aside from the few conversations with Grandma that'll totally depress you super bad, it's pretty hilarious and really entertaining. It's basically like watching a short film that's just like
Yeah.
a weird Christian fever dream. I don't know.
Right. I mean, some of the things that always happen in their movies is the obviousness of them only having one camera, because he'll be in the shot and be like, "Come here, give me a hug," and he walks like straight to the camera and it like cuts.
Yeah.
You know, like they can't show like multiple angles.
Oh, they can't.
Yeah.
I mean, just invest in another camera.
I
don't know. Or take more shots of the scene.
Right.
At different angles, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, and never use the in-camera microphone, which they do quite a lot.
We have to read that review that I found.
We forgot.
I found a review on Amazon. You guys it's gonna be really helpful in helping you decide if you're gonna watch this movie or not. This guy gave them 5 stars, His name is Uncle Muscle. And the title of his review just says, "So good!" So many exclamation points. Legit changed my life. And then the body of the review just says, "Headphones." What the fuck? That's the only written review on here.
That's so good.
Thank you, Uncle Muscle.
Yeah, thank you for
We salute
reviewing
you.
the wrong product by mistake.
Well, how do headphones change your life anyway?
That's true.
Uncle Muscle, you're
Maybe he thought he wrote, like, the title is so good. Maybe he thought he tabbed down into the body to write, "This legit changed my life," and then he wanted to search for headphones.
that's maybe real logical. I don't know, but I'm thankful for that information-filled review. Because
Headphones.
Uncle Muscle.
That movie, real headphones.
Headphones.
That's our thing now.
Yeah.
Is this movie headphones or what?
How much headphones would you give this movie? How much?
Yeah.
All of the headphones?
Oh, this movie is 10 headphones, at least.
10 out of 10 headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 heads, 10 phones.
Oh. I don't know. I'd give it a solid 7.5 headphone.
Cool.
Yeah. I would recommend you watch this.
I mean...
It won't put you in the Halloween spirit at all, and it has
it's
very
not
little...
a Halloween movie.
It has very little to do with Halloween. Like, I'm gonna guess these people probably don't really even celebrate Halloween.
You're right. They probably celebrate one of those, like, autumn harvest.
Festival things. Yeah, in their church.
I'm sorry, I don't celebrate Halloween.
Mm-hmm. So they can still buy the pumpkins and stuff. Just none of the witch stuff.
Yeah.
None of the Satan.
Yeah. And I'm sure they can sneak some candy in there somehow.
Right.
Certainly plenty of peach schnapps and red wine,
Mm-hmm.
which is his preferred thing to drink alone.
You can't... I mean, come on. Wild turkey, that costs like $10.
That guy looks like a wild turkey guy.
Yeah.
That was his wife's stash.
MD 2020.
Ew.
Boone's Farm. Do they even still make Boone's Farm? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think you nailed it with the wild turkey.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy isn't... Yeah. I think there was like some blackberry brandy in there or something. That's his wife's stash.
Oh, for sure.
She drank that shit while she was writing this movie. Yeah, and she got emotional.
Right. That's 100% their actual house, too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where else are they going to shoot?
That's true.
No one else is going to let them film anywhere. So, yeah.
Watch this movie. Absolutely, because... Absolutely.
Wow! They're going to appreciate that.
Yeah. These people have made so many freaking movies. You can find them for free on Tubi, YouTube.
Yeah.
They're all over the internet. You can watch any single one of them, and they're going to be hilarious because they just make these bizarre filmmaking choices.
Right, because they're just some weird random family making stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess at least they're doing something.
It's true. I mean, it's not even really like the Christian or conservative stuff that you want to make fun of in this movie. It's just...
They don't really super overtly talk about it.
Yeah.
But they're alluding to a lot of things. And they do very much overtly talk about Christianity.
Oh, these are Christian movies for sure.
That's like the main theme of all of their films.
Yeah.
Christianity.
But it's never like the joke for us. You know, that's not
that's
the funny
true.
part.
Yeah. No, not really.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like, I wish that weren't in their way, because how would they make films if they didn't have to, like, play up to the Christian part of it?
Right.
I would love to see that.
I would too. Wright Family, make some secular stuff. Come on.
Us, your biggest fans, would love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm really not, like... we just made fun of them a lot, but...
Yeah, but I'm not like... They don't seem like bad... Well... They might be racist. They might not know that they're racist.
I don't know. I don't know. Can we use this as an excuse? I don't feel right about it.
Yeah.
I don't feel right about it, rights. Quit it. Quit doing that.
Get woke, y'all.
Oh boy, don't say that. Thanks for watching, I guess, if you watched, actually.
Yeah.
And tune in for our Halloween episode, which who knows how the hell that'll go.
Yeah, we don't really know what we're going to do. Well, we know what we're going to watch, but we don't know like what our set's going to be and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to have Parker and Erica back helping us again, and
we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, if you like what we do, please subscribe.
Yes.
Seymour would really appreciate it. It's how we keep him lousy with dog biscuits.
He is up to his tits and treats.
Because of you, the fine viewers. Portal B are buying him treats, I guess.
Yeah, with all that money that we
don't make
at all.
Yep. I feel like we say that every episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy pre-Halloween.
Yeah, welcome to spooky season, and hope it's a great one. We'll see you next month.